You are watching 2+U Nevada. This afternoon, I'm so excited to have Stacy Werner and Adam Babin, owners and operators of Restoration One, a fairly new restoration company in town. You guys have been here a couple of years now. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
We are so excited that you're here in town. And transplants because you love the outdoors?
Of course. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, what better place to spend time outdoors?
I know. I was giving you a hard time, Adam, because you grew up in Maine, and I was like, fall looks a little different here.
A little bit different here. Summer, winter, all a little bit different, but on the better side for most of it. The snow is much better. Skiing is way better.
And that's why we all love the Truckee Meadows.
Exactly.
But you guys are here to help folks when something happens to their home or in their home here in Northern Nevada and Northern California. Kind of go into your business and what service area you have.
Sure. I'll actually have Adam answer this since he has
Certainly.
expertise.
Yeah. So we're covering a large area. We understand that just because you may not live more in a metro portion of the area doesn't mean that you don't have these same problems. So what we're trying to do is make sure that if you're further out in Yerington, or if you're down in Gardnerville or Minden, or even further away, we're going to get out there and help you, whether it's during your regular business hours, whether it's after hours on the weekends. Emergencies happen when we least expect it, usually when we don't want them to happen at all, when we're traveling, things like that. So we'll cover everything to South Lake Tahoe, Tahoe City, further on beyond that into the Sierras, and then of course east we'll go out to Yerington, and we've even done some work down in Hawthorne before.
And Adam, you hit the nail on the head, because my family and I, we were traveling and we get a phone call from the neighbors that there's a massive water leak, and it's like going into the street, and we're nowhere near home. And so having you guys be available to call and respond, that's super important, and peace of mind, right?
Absolutely. And it happens so often that we are out of town, and it is very stressful when you have a disaster in the safety of your own home. Our team is very much trained of empathy is the first thing. We're there to listen. We're there to save the moment, save your home, the values that are inside of it. It's very important to us personally.
And what I love about this too, and what I want to highlight, is this is a veteran-owned company. Thank you so much for your service, Adam.
Appreciate it.
Obviously that brings a sense of discipline and honor and respect for other people's property as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Transparency and managing expectations and communication, those are all key tenets to our organization, for our crew, and how we handle and work with our customers. We don't typically get repeat business. It happens occasionally, but we really don't want that, because what we do ends up being because of something bad has happened to your home, something unfortunate. So every time we go there, it's our first impression is sometimes our only impression, and we want to make sure that that is top notch for everybody that's out there. And these are stressful times when this happens. Most of the time, it's the first time it's ever happened to a homeowner. They don't know how to handle the insurance companies if they're using their insurance. The insurance companies are not often very communicative. And so we help guide homeowners through that process and help them understand what the next steps are. Even once our portion is done, there's still multiple steps beyond that need to take place. And so we'll help provide any support we can for the homeowners when that's happening.
And no offense, but people only want to meet you once.
Exactly. Yeah. And let's be honest, they don't really want to meet us.
In that vein, what kind of services do you provide?
We go everything from water damage, sewage, mold, biohazard, whether that's human or rodent related, smoke damage, fire. We do all sorts of services for it.
And what's really weird about our community too, and you guys have seen this, that we have fires year round, whether we're talking wildland fires or whether we're talking electrical of some sort. Now we're getting into the season of putting up the holiday lights, right? And that can certainly lead to some phone calls for you guys.
Absolutely. I'm sure if you spoke with the fire departments, they would talk about this. I know that it's always comes up each year where they do presentations and informational sessions talking about holiday lights, Christmas trees. When your trees don't get watered regularly, and anybody that has them and puts them up, we understand sometimes we get busy, we forget to do that, they start to dry out, and that can lead to potential fires. And so, of all the times of the year, at the end of the year, the holiday season, it just makes it, compounds how much more challenging and stressful and unfortunate those times happen. So when they do, we're there to help out.
Well, Stacy, Adam, thank you both for being here. You provided us a QR code. And what I love about the QR code that they provided there on your screen is it allows you to save their contact information in your phone. So we don't even have to put up a website. But you guys, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.